Welcome guys, welcome to the channel. We're at the cemetery. We've been going on. We've done 2 videos. This is going to be the 3rd. We're going to finish it up on this one. And yeah, let's get back at it. I'll put the name in the description. We're up to Harvey D.L., October the 11th, 1867 to May the 2nd, 1894. Then we're up to Birdie, September the 26th, 1876 to November 22nd, 1892. Then we have, right here, we have Belle Lemire Wall, 1867 to 1958, and J. Lemire, looks like 1875 to 1952. Then we have Julius Lemire, 1828 to 1892. And Mary E. Leonard, his wife, 1840 to 1922, and George, a son, 1862 to 1914, and Dwight E. son, 1860 to 1908, and a daughter, Jessica Lemire Olin, 1871 to 1948. All right. Then we have McCracken, and here's going to start the McCrackens. It's going to be Frank McCracken, June 11th, 1860 to January the 6th, 1937. Then we're going to have Charles E., the son of G and H McCracken, died March the 3rd, 1871 at 21 years, 2 months, and 9 days. Then we have Iffy. She's the daughter of C and H. McCracken, and she died June the 8th, 1873 at 21 years and 8 months. Then we have Hannah. She's the wife of G. McCracken. She was born May the 2nd, 1821, and died December the 9th, 1894. Then we have George McCracken. He was born September the 19th, 1815, and died May the 9th, 1902. Then we have William B. McCracken, January the 29th, 1841, and he died February the 20th, 1902. Both of these two are Civil War veterans. Thank you for your service, guys. All right. Then we have Elizabeth. She's the daughter of G and H McCracken, October the 1st, 1847 to January 28th, 1908. Then we have one more McCracken, and it's going to be Anna. She's the daughter of G and H McCracken, December the 5th, 1845 to January the 2nd, 1908. All right. That takes care of the McCrackens. Then we have Frank Smith, Minnesota. He was a private at the Hospital Corps, the Spain A&M War, November the 26th, 1877 to June the 2nd, 1950. Thank you for your service, sir. All right. Let's see, we don't have many more, because we've done those. I think we got that one military grave, and then we got Smith here. So let me go ahead and grab this military one. It's going to be this one right here. Well, no, we did do it too. So we're done over here. Okay. We done that row. So it looks like we got Smith and the one at the end down there. Okay, cool. We're further along than I thought, guys. It's going to be a few on this one. It's going to be Myrtle M. Harvey, 1882 to 1951. Frank L., 1874 to 1950. Sarah M., 1865 to 1939. And Florence, 1889 to 1892. And he was in the Spain War. Thank you for your service, sir. All right. Then we have G.H. McDermott, September the 18th, 1830 to July the 24th, 1925. Amelia, the wife of G.H. McDermott, October the 8th, 1837 to February the 14th, 1910. Then we have Benjamin Franklin Shaw, 1851 to 1925. And then we have, I have no idea what that name is, 1853 to 1927. But I do know Mary's name. Hi Mary, 1860 to 1912. All right. This should be about the last one over in this area, except for the one front row there. It's going to be Orrin. He died August 26, 1849 at the age of 8 months and 9 days. Alice died October 25th, 1855 at 2 years and 1 month. And Abram died September the 19th, 1867, or 68 I mean, at 11 years and 5 months. That's the children of C and F and L Chamberlain. So that's 3 children. We're going to lay 3 coins up here on the very top. And then let's see who else is on here. And I ain't gonna be able to see it. But there they are. Alright. I hate it when it's children's graves. Oh, we got one over here. It's probably gonna be a child too. May not be. No, I think it's just them. Yeah, it is. Albert Rice, 1848 to 1924. And Mary Rice, 1851 to 1922. All right, guys. Let's see what we got here. This is going to be Laura E. England, 1862 to 1933, and Theodore England, 1860 to 1941. Then we have Chamberlain Etta, 1861 to 1942, and Frank, 1859 to 1942. Then we have Carleen Moyer Abbott, 1895 to 1966. Then we have Don S. Moyer, August 15th, 1897 to December the 17th, 1973, and D.W. Moyer, August 15th, 1897 to January the 18th, 1883. Both of them was in World War II. Thank you for your service, guys. All right. Oh, we got a couple more here. Then we'll finish this other side up. Then we have, whoever that is, I can't really tell, but it's 1826 to 1908. This stone's kind of different. Don't know if we can read it. We'll put it on here unless you can see it. Alright, there it is, guys. Alright. Then we have Booth. We have Henry Booth, 1861 to 1937, and Alice, 1860 to 1948. And then we have, this is the last one on this side, Miranda Booth, 1895 to 1980. All right, now we start this side. And it's going to be the Faust. And it's going to be Reynolds, the last name. And I really can't tell for the fungus on this one, guys. So I'm going to hold it there for a minute, let you can see it. All right. Then we have Eastman. That's the first time I've heard Eastman. And it's going to be Inda, 1881 to 1961. It's going to be Sarah Lee, his wife, 1844 to 1894. And DeLoss, 1842 to 1922. And I think somebody else is on the back side of this. Because there's an awful lot of lined up ones. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's the same name. Let's see. It is. I don't know. Zoraida, 1879 to Clyde, 1876 to 1935. Somebody's missing. And it's going to be Clora, 1872 to 1967. And Fred, 1872 to 1957. All right. Let's see. I got a veteran here. We need to get. Then we got Sergeant Dick Cheney Leroy, 1892 to 1918. He was in World War 1917 or something. I can't really tell. Anyways, he was in the war. Oh wow, we can't even read this one. There it is. Oh, whoa. I was trying to hear what that noise was. Then we have Sylvia Hollock. Looks like 1890 to 1901. Then we have Holden something. William, 1868 to 19. Then Mary, 1869 to 1941. Then we got a neat stone here. And it's going to be William Rinder. He was born June the 15th, 1817. And he died October the 14th, 1902. MS was born in 1812 and died in 1917 is when she passed. And her last name was Mead. Or Med, however you want to read it. Alright. Then we have some more Meds. We have Morris, 1868 to 1942. And Sadie, 1870 to 1958. Then we have a more here. We have William R., February the 13th, 1841 to May the 30th, 1924. And Sarah Dimmick, looks like, I'm not sure what that is. Something the 7th, I want to say 1815 to 1904, but I'm not sure. You be the judge on that one. All right, let's leave a coin. Because he is a veteran. Thank you for your service, sir. All right. And I think I've done all these. So I need to pull my car to the other side and finish out. Okay, guys, hang on. We're getting close to being done. All right, guys, I want to get this one right here. It's in the more newer section. But we're going to get this one grave right here. And I can't pronounce that at all. And it's going to belong to Sarah right here. 1906 to 1982. And it's going to be Henry, 1905 to 1991. And then I think there's two more back here to go with it. It's going to be Sarah, 1941 to 2015. And it's going to be Robert, 1947 to, all right, they all go to that big stone right there, and that's the biggest one in the cemetery, guys, right there. Then while we're here, we're going to go ahead and hit this veteran right here. It's going to be William, November the 22nd, 1915 to October the 27th, 1996. Elizabeth, April the 16th, 1917 to November the 3rd, 2001. He is a veteran. We got one more right here we'll hit. And see, these are getting newer. I don't like this. It's going to be Myers Kenneth, November the 17th, 1915 to April the 17th, 2002. And Elaine, September the 16th, 1924 to May the 21st, 2017. Thank you for your service, sir. All right, let's get out of this area because I don't like them newer years. All right, guys. We do have one that's being visited, which I like to show graves when they're being visited. Right here's one that's being visited. Got a new flower around it. That's awesome, cool. That's Nancy Joe. January 26, 1937. October the 18th, 2019. When it's on, it's being visited. I don't care to show it, but I don't make it a habit going on new graves. I love this stone. These are awesome. These are pretty cool looking stones. It's Newell. It's going to be Linda Fay, September the 16th, 1941 to January the 12th, 2022. And it's Francis, July the 18th, 1951. They were married August 14th, 1982. Here's the picture of a lovely couple right there. Very awesome. Then we have Peck. We have Howard, April the 17th, 1929 to January 20th, 2019. And June, M, June the 1st, 1930 to December the 22nd, 2015. And we're out of this one because I don't like them years. So we're going to go back over here. It's just a couple I wanted to show you. I have one more stone I want to show you in this area because I do show unique stones as well. But I don't like doing dates on when they're that date. But I like this stone right here too. This is a beautiful stone right here. And it's Caroline, December the 15th, 1939 to March 23rd, 2006. And Roger A, October the 2nd, 1938. That is a beautiful stone. And then that's it in here because we don't like to show newer stones. So we're going to get out of this garden. We have one soldier we're going to highlight right here. It's going to be William Charles Mueller. He's a sergeant in the U.S. Air Force, Korea, July the 18th, 1930 to May the 1st, 2014. Thank you for your service, sir. All right. And then we're going to go back over here in a little bit older section because I do not like newer graves. Excuse me. These gnats are terrible out here. Then we have Buzzy Marlin A. Wheeler, 1934 to 1941. That is a child. So we will leave a coin on the grave. All right. Then we have a couple of soldiers, military. Well, at least one. We have Miles W. Whitmore, February the 16th, 1908 to December the 14th, 1993. Clara Z. Whitmore, July the 13th, 1912 to March the 11th, 1994. Thank you for your service, sir. All right. And we're not going to get those. We're just going to bounce a little bit. And let's see who we got here. This is going to be Alfred Richardson, 1878 to 1935. And it's going to be Marie Richards, 1882 to 1959, it looks like. Then we have a veteran here. It's going to be Chapman Hooray, 1896 to 1933. And Sarah, 1899 to 1987. Thank you for your service, sir. Then we have Cloyd DeHammer. He was a private in the U.S. Army, World War I, 1892 to 1964. Thank you for your service, sir. Then we have that same last name. It's going to be Cloyd, 1892 to 1964, and Ada May, 1895 to 1942. He was in World War II. Thank you for your service, sir. Then we have a Jones. It's going to be Lewis H., 1849 to 1928. And Aura his wife, 1849 to. And then we have Ruth E. She's the wife of R.G. Beasley, 1897 to 1926. And then we have, see who we have right here. I'm in my socks too, by the way. Couldn't stand the shoes no longer. We have Hannah Van, I don't know that name. Anyways, we done visit them. So we'll just move on. Oh wow, this one's kind of different. I've not seen any like this one. We have to check this one out. I've seen round ones, but I've never seen octagon like ones like this. This is pretty cool. I've never seen one like that one. That is pretty neat. Very neat. Anyways, you can't read it, but it's on there. There's people on, looks like every slot. I'll land on each of them because there is somebody on them. I just can't see them. Oh, we might have one we can't see right here. He died in 1887. September the 23rd, 1887. Then here's a second one we can see. It's Rachel. She died in 1887 as well. And then here's one that died in 1870, looks like 77 on this side. And then there's somebody on this side, as well as on this side. And that got us back to where we started from. But we could only read a couple of them, but there they are. All right, next we have Harriet. That name right there, but the last name is Simmons. And it's 1890 to 1957. Oh, we forgot two people. It's going to be George, July the 10th, 1859 to May the 20th, 1932. Then it's going to be Hannah Simmons, January the 9th, 1857 to December the 17th, 1944. Then we have Isaac E. Simmons, 1862 to 1941. Then we have Minnie Carpenter Simmons, 1865 to 1936. Then we have Edward O. Simmons, 1865 to 1930. And then we have Katie L. Hunt, his wife, 1866 to 1930. I want to see, make sure that these right out here don't go with this stone. I believe it does. I believe these are, yeah, it does. Okay. This is anesthesia, 8 months. And Marietta, an infant. So we lay 2 coins. Then we have Elza Daniels, his wife, 1826 to 1910. Then we have, I have no idea what that name is, Simmons, 1814 to 1892. And then we have Dorothy Lucille Simmons, August 24th, 1914 to March 11th, 1974. And I don't know that last name either. February the 4th, 1904 to June the 25th, 1963. And they all went to that stone as well. All right. And I think we've done the rest of them up through there. Except for a couple right over here. We'll go check out. I think we have a veteran right here too to get. We do. It's going to be Clark. It's going to be Eugene, 1920 to 1998. And Lucille, 1924. Thank you for your service, sir. Then it's going to be Daniels Frederick W. Jr., 1920 to 1990. And Ruth J., 1922 to 2000. And they lost an infant son in 1949. Thank you for your service, sir. And sorry about your loss. All right, guys. Mally. We have Frank, 1904, and Emily, 1906. Well, that stone's been sitting there for over 100 years for nothing. Neither one of them's in it. Wow, that's something. Because I know there ain't no way they're, what? That'd be 2004 would be 100 years on that one. And 2006 would be 100 years on that one, wouldn't it? So this is an empty plot for these people. Wow, that's crazy. Both of them decided not to be buried there, I guess. Then we have Lee, we have Claude, 1877 to 1942, and Jesse, 1877 to 1951. Then we have Rice. We have Yeti, and I don't know that name, but 1880 to 1920. Then we have, I have no idea, but 1857 to 1914. Then we have Henry, 1854 to 1937. Their last name is Rice. Okay. Let's get these couple more and then we'll end it. Then we have that last name, J.A. Norton. Okay, Clyde A. Norton. 1884 to 1926. And Ida Mowry Norton Ackerman, 1886 to 1972. Go to that stone. All right, let's do Reynolds. And then we got a round one up at the end I got to get. We got Leroy Reynolds, 1887 to 1968. We have Ethel, 1888 to 1967. We have Betty, 1917 to 1922. And we have Doris, 1915 to 1922. They all went to that one stone right there. All right. Then we have McCracken. We have Ada McCracken. She's the daughter of F and A and M McCracken. January 21st, 1839 to January the 7th, 1911. Then we have Suzanne McCracken, 1864 to 1949, and Father McCracken, Frederick, 1857 to 1930. Then we have Ruse Christina, 1932 to 2010, and Earl, 1917 to 1987, and Bernice Bassett Jones, 1910 to 1999. All right. We got a couple more, and we are done. I don't know on this one. This is Etta. She's born December the 9th. Looks like 54, and died August the 2nd. I want to say 1869. Mariah, born August the 7th, 1864, and died September the 7th, 1855. At the bottom one, what it says, I have no idea. Then we have Ezra Booth, August the 18th, 1817 to March the 22nd, 1904. Julia, his wife, born April the, I have no earthly idea. And it looks like she died in 1904 as well. And somebody at the bottom, Elvira, May the 3rd, 1850 to November 22nd, 1924. And her last name is Booth. This is what I'm talking about, though. All these round ones. And it looks like Sergeant Francis. Looks like 1805 to 1905, and Francis over there, he's a veteran of the World War II, or World War I, World War II. Okay, thank you for your service, sir. All right. Then we have the rest of them. We have Wilford Alexandra, 1868 to 1935, and his son Ralph, 1898 to 1899. So we have a child, we'll leave a coin. Then we have, I don't know on that name, Alexander, 1872 to 1906. Then we have Adeline, the wife of A.C. Alexander, 1842 to 1887. And then we have that, what is it, Ames C. Alexander, 1842 to 1923. Then we have Lois D. Alexander, 1840 to 1917 on that stone. Then we have the neighbor's trash blowing in the cemetery. Then we have Edmund F., 1838 to 1917, and Lydia A., his wife, 1839 to 1911. I think the neighbor's trash is blowing over here. Then we have Long, Susan J., 1873 to 1952, and George, 1863 to 1920. I don't have any idea on that name. That's a long one. Andrew, 1847 to 1925, and Etta, 1863 to 1953. We're going to hit these few before we head back to the car. Then we have Glenn Andrew, I have no idea what that word is. 1888 to 1970. Then we have Hughes Garrison, 1834 to 1910, and Annie M., his wife, 1843 to 1908. He was a veteran of the Civil War. Thank you for your service, sir. Then we have Kinley. We have William, 1862 to 1935, and Ora, 1863 to 1949. Then we have Henry Melton, 1890 to 1968, and Murdy, 1888 to 1958. Then we just have a last name here. And then we have, I'm not sure, but Ora, 1864 to 1948, and Francis, 1858 to 1931. Then we have Goodyear, we have Thelma, 1903 to 1970, and Holt, 1904 to 1962. We have Summers, Bessie, 1887 to 1971, and Charlie, 1884 to 1947. Then we have Bissell, Roy, 1877 to 1931, and Angeline, 1883 to 1946. Then we have Stern, Mark P., 1875 to 1940, and Anna Sherlock,